All right, guys, welcome back. We are here. It is Vlogmas. Oh God. If you watched yesterday's video or a couple videos ago, look at how crazy. You saw this makeup look. So if you want to check that out, want to see how I got this right here, I'll link that for you guys. I'm putting a little dry shampoo in my hair right now to start because I just feel like I put a little too much product in. Even though my hair is clean, it's just like a little too, like it's bordering oily, and now that my hair is dark, it just can look oily really easily. So I love this one. It is pricey, but it is so worth it because it's so good for your hair. It's the Aveda Sham Powder Dry Shampoo. Looks like this. You can get it on Amazon. I have really dark hair now, and honestly, I don't get a crazy white cast as long as I work it in. Like, it really disappears on my head, and I feel like that's all we need. Maybe a teeny bit more. Here's the thing. I rinsed my hair last night, and then I slept on it, and it dried terribly. Not shocking. So then I got it wet again today, but then I put a little more product in, and I think that was my mistake. So the product that I have in there is like, oh, actually I have it right here because I want to tell you guys about it. It's the Dream Cocktail Coconut Infused Leave-In Treatment. It's for really dry hair, but I believe it's a heat protector. It's like a blowout, smoothing, hydrating treatment. I love it. I can't really tell if it's a heat protector, but like I'm pretty sure because it's like for a blowout. You would think, right? Okay, so yeah, even just a little dry shampoo is just like giving the lift of the hair like off my head that we want. Today I'm gonna use my T3 Smart ID curler. I've talked about this curler before, you guys. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna turn the heat down a little if I can figure out how. I like turned my heat settings up. Okay, I think you have to do it right when you turn it on. So I'm gonna turn it off. Ah, that unlocks it, the double tap. Okay, so now I can adjust the heat. So we're gonna go to 2, and then I'm gonna double tap, and that locks it in. And then once those light up, 1, 2, 3, that's how I know it's ready with that heat setting. So it's gonna take a second because it was just all the way hot. I'm not gonna section off my hair because I honestly don't feel like I have to with this. And I like to just really quickly curl my hair. This is a very lived in curl. So I'm just gonna section it off, like one section on this side, one section on this side. There we go. Okay, so once it makes that little noise, that's how you know. So I'm gonna start at the front and I just work my way around the back of my head. So I take a section this big, put the curler on, curl away from my face as always. Some people like to mix it up and go away towards, just to like give more body. Personally, that's never really worked for me. So I just do away from the face. Now I have this nice little swoop right here that kind of frames my face, goes right underneath my, what's the word? My contour, my cheekbone, yep. And then this part comes in, which gives me a nice shape like around my jawbone. I feel like that is like a little hidden secret. You wanna make sure that that curl hits the right place on your face to give you that shape. It really carves out and frames your face. So I did a little too much of a curl down here, so we're just gonna straighten that out a bit. I like to leave the ends out, but I don't need to go crazy right now. Just kind of do one pass. So I'm working my way back. Same thing, curl, curl, curl. You don't have to leave this long either. And see how shiny it makes my hair? I'm gonna pull it out and release all at the same time, give it a little tug. And I'm just working my way around my head. Now, if your hair is super thick, you might have to section it off. Mine is not. Mine's pretty fine. So I can get away with it this way. And I just kind of do like sections, like not up or down, like just middle sections almost. And then we're gonna go over at the end and just do probably a couple pieces on that top section. But you can see like I grab a section that's like kind of my whole section of hair. It's like middle, top, and bottom. And I just feel like this is the quickest way. Otherwise, if I section my hair off, I honestly end up with curls being too curly. I want these very like beachy, cool Hailey Bieber, you know? All right, so continue this all the way around. Okay, so now that this half of my hair, like there's at least a curl in every piece, I'm gonna grab the top section or a couple different random top sections and curl just kind of the top because I want to give a little more body. You can see when I'm pulling this out, I'm like unraveling and pulling at the same time. But I just wanna give a little more curl at the top because otherwise when I curl it the way I was just showing you guys, a lot of the curls end up at the bottom. We don't want it to be like bottom heavy. We want it to be like kind of throughout the head. So I'm kind of focusing really a lot of the heat at the top, and we don't have to leave this for long. But you can see it just adds another layer, and you can make these sections a lot smaller too. Just like that. Maybe one in the back. And honestly, if you don't want to spend the money on a curling iron like this, I totally get it. I do love this one for a lot of reasons, but if you want to get something similar, I love, or like less expensive, I love the Eva NYC curler. The barrel is a little smaller, so if you have shorter hair, you might like that one more. This 1.25 barrel, I think, is the perfect size for my length hair. So if you have similar length hair, try 1.25 if you want this type of look. All right, so we're gonna kind of let that fall a little bit. Just kind of looking and seeing what pieces need a little more love. Felt like right there needed like a nice one. And then we're gonna start the other side. So for some reason, on this side of my hair, I like to start in the back and work my way to the front. I have no clue why, but I just think it's easier to grab these pieces when I have like this section in the front. This whole section's over here. So I'm just kind of working my way, and as I curl, I kind of throw these behind me, and that just keeps all my sections organized. So again, we're going away from the face now. So opposite direction as the other side, but still always wrapping the curler away from your face. You can see this side of my head is like 5 pieces. It's so easy. I don't know why the right side of my head is so much easier than the left side. You see, I'm only holding the curler on for like 15 seconds. No, maybe like 10 seconds. All right, front piece, most important. Make sure you get that swoop you want right there. We're gonna try that again. Okay, so you can see this side has a little, look at the shine though, guys. This side has a little more body than this side because we really just did the one layer on this side. So now I'm gonna go back and grab these top pieces and curl them just like we did on the other side. And I'm kind of grabbing these pieces like an inch apart from each other. So I'm like leaving space in between to kind of add dimension. So I guess I technically do 2 sections, but I like go around once and then I do like the second top section at the end. I just think it's the quickest way and I get the best result. So I'm liking this side more. Like I feel like the curls are more relaxed. I think these are a little too curly for me. So we're gonna just use the curler as a straightener and just get these to calm down a little bit. I think I just held the curler on a little long. Okay, so from here, I've just kind of been zhuzhing with my fingers. Since we have that dry shampoo in, it's gonna like kind of create its own body, which is really nice. And then I always go in with some type of texture spray. Redken makes a really good one. I like the Kristen S one. It's super affordable. Get this at Ulta and I believe on Amazon. So now I'm just gonna spray this underneath my hair. I don't want the texture spray on the top because I think that kills a lot of the shine. But if you're someone like me who has fine hair and has a hard time with body, you need a texture spray in your life. I really like the Kevin Murphy texture spray as well. It's more pricey. Can you guys believe the postpartum hair? It's really growing, but it's like now it looks like I have bangs, or like I was trying to have bangs. Like the 90s bangs, you know, like the really small piecey ones. It's like this. Okay, I really use my hands more than anything just to create the shapes I want, get it to fall how I want. And there you have it. This ended up more like 70s vibes, but as it falls, it's very like beachy, lived in waves. What do you guys think? Let's look at the back. Hoping the back looks good. I can't see it. All right, I'm gonna go get dressed. It's a content day, so we are shooting all day. Now I'm ready to go. I will catch you guys in Vlogmas tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Okay, really quickly before we go, I wanted to show you the difference that like 10 minutes makes in my hair and maybe in your hair too. So this is to show you like how much they've fallen and how now nice and lived in they look. They're not like too much body, you know, but not too flat either. So I just wanted to show you kind of how they fell. I just got dressed. And then the other thing, sorry, is it dusty? Probably from all the dry shampoo in my hair. The other thing I love to do is use my 24-hour brow setter because I have all these like pieces that stick up. I don't know if you guys can see them. Hold on. Okay. I think you can maybe see them now. Like if I put my hand, like, do you see all these pieces at the top of my head? So they stick straight up. I just use my brow product and I lightly, I really hope you can see this, comb them down. And now I have like no flyaways and no like crazy pieces sticking up. You can do this with like front pieces too if you have like little baby hairs that stick up. Okay, the other thing I did to my hair is I combed it through with my fingers and I combed it through like with my brush. Like I brushed out my curls. I just wanted to make sure I showed you guys the whole process and then showed you like the real end result because we love, these are the ideal curls for me. Okay, now we're really done. Thanks for watching Vlogmas and I will see you guys tomorrow.